Hello, my Aquarius friends. How's it going? Let me know in the comments below. All right, let's go ahead and get started with your reading. I'm not putting any dates on these anymore. Time is fluid, so my theory is that whenever you come across this is either when you're ready for it or when you're needing it or, whatever. However you want to view it. And these readings, there's no way they can apply to everyone. Holy cannoli. Yeah, there's no way that they can apply to everyone. Just, there's way too many people in this world. Even if you had 5 people in a room, one message would not apply to all of them, right? Probably. Maybe. You know what I'm saying. If you're not vibing with me, find another reader. There's so many on YouTube. I won't take it personally. If you do like my style and it's just this message isn't resonating for you, check out my other videos. Check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. If you're really wanting something personal, I do personal readings. So hit me up in my email there and we'll make it happen, okay? All right, this first deck is just a regular playing card deck. Oh, this is a cool lineup for you. Yeah, this is just a regular playing card deck. I'm waiting for my tarot cards to come in, but in the meantime, these give us the messages that we're needing, right? So let's go ahead and dive into your message. The first one we have is the 9 of Cups. Okay. So with this one, it's like you're seeing some of your wishes coming true, which is really nice. And I do specifically see this as romantic. So maybe you have either something relatively new or something coming in the near future that it's like it feels like you've known this person for a long time, but you haven't. They're actually very new, or maybe you met them once before and it was just real casual. Kind of one of those like, hey, how's it going? Where are you from? Okay, cool. Have a great night, super quick. But now, like, there's a connection. And it's like your wishes are starting to unfold in reality. So that's super nice. The next 2 cards, I'm going to pull them out together because I'm feeling that. 2 Kings, 1 of Pentacles, and 1 of Swords, both in the reverse. That's my little reverse marking that's starting to wear off now. So Kings, right? It doesn't matter if you identify as male or female. These cards don't jive that way. It's not about that. It's more about the energy. And I'm not even necessarily getting that it's specifically masculine energy, because we all have masculine and feminine, right? It's more that mastery and sitting in your power that I'm getting from these Kings. Pentacles specifically talks about wealth and your material world. And then on the other hand, the Swords talk about your thoughts, your communications, things like that. So it feels like you had kind of made it to the kingship of this, like that mastery, where, everything just seemed to be going right. You have a beautiful home. Your finances are all in order and they look really great. You have a car that gets you from point A to point B. With your mind, everything is, this sounds stupid. It feels very right. Like you're not spinning yourself in circles. I feel like for some of you, you just started into the world of manifesting, and you're just kind of a natural at it. You're doing really well at it. But They're both in the reverse. And the feeling that I'm getting from this is that, you know, there's this ideation of control. And it feels like you're the kind of person that really loves control. And I mean, I say person, this is general. So take it for what it is, right? Either it is or it isn't. but it feels like you're the kind of person that is controlling, sometimes to a fault. Okay. So, you know, when you're manifesting, you're trying to have just everything perfect, and you're trying to make sure that your external world is as open and inviting as your internal world, but really it's just causing you more strife and more stress, and like you're trying to have every single little detail perfect, and that's not how it works at all. That's not, all that'll do is lead you to be crazy, and really kind of take you out of this king's throne, if I can say. That's what that reversal is all about, what I'm feeling. It's holding you back from accomplishing these things because you're putting too much emphasis on the control of all of the details. Okay. So the lesson there is in learning to let go. Okay. The next one out is the Joker, and that one is also in the reverse. So with Jokers, I mean, I kind of see them like a fool, you know, in the traditional decks. So it's like, sometimes it can be a fresh start. And I've kind of talked about a couple of things that might be coming in new for you, you know, depending on your story. So there is that. It could also be, what I'm seeing is a person in your life. And in the reverse, it's like this person is kind of reckless, kind of inconsiderate. And you know what I just saw? This, again, just for some of you. It's like this person is kind of ruffling your king-like feathers. This Joker is not amusing you. This Joker is throwing a wrench in your plans, and not meaning to. You know, they're not. It's not like an ill will. It's just that it's like they're sort of immature. You know, like they don't really think of your needs. They don't really think about the consequences of their actions. Let's put it that way. And it really comes back to interfere in your life and in your intentions. Okay. The final card out that we have here is the Nine of Wands. So Nine of Wands, it's like, again, I mean, I'm just coming back to the wishes that I was talking about here. Manifesting and all of that. But I feel like this is kind of where you've been, more in the emotional part of it, and you know, moving through this king here in the thought process, in the manifestation process, all of that. And then this is more of where you're headed, the future part of it, of the manifestation, in that, you know, this is what will come about. So I want to say it's like the physical manifestation of your wishes, and that very well could be, but it's not like it just magically shows up. Sometimes we think of that when we think of manifestation, but really what this is saying to me is that you're going to be moving past just the thinking and imagining stage and more into the working toward it stage. Okay, because really with manifestation, we do have to work towards the things that we want. You know, we don't necessarily need to know the how, but we need to be taking the action steps as they come to us. Okay, so I see that in your near future, changing from just it being a mental game to it being a physical manifestation of the game, not physical manifestation of, you know, whatever you are manifesting. It's It's just going through the actions and taking that one step closer. Okay. Awesome. Phenomenal. Um, so let's see on that path what our angels can tell us that might give us some guidance. Okay. Make things a little bit more fruitful, a little bit more happy along the way, get us to where we want to go, that kind of stuff. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I think that might be 3. I always shoot for 3. Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys. So great. I love it. Are you ready? The first one out is the 10 of Michael. Check her out. She's taking a bow. Okay. So this one says, a situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. Yeah. So, there are new opportunities for happiness that are coming at you right now. And again, I see this part of the whole manifesting process. Like these opportunities will be set in front of you because that's what you've been thinking about. That's what you've been dreaming about and wishing for and really holding in your mental space, right? So now that you've been looking for those opportunities, they're going to present themselves. And this is where this future action is going to take place because you are going to act on those new opportunities. Okay. The second card out is perspective. Okay, and with this one, it says there's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. Yeah, so I just got the word fear flashed in my mind. And if that fear that you're feeling has to do with, stepping outside of the box, being uncomfortable with being abnormal, I guess, or just stepping out from where you've always been and where you've always thought you were going to be, okay? If there's a fear surrounding that for you, it's time to move on from that, okay? I feel like you've seen manifestation work in the past. So really, I mean, there's no reason to fear or doubt or any of that. You know what's going to happen. You know where you're headed. So you're good. But if that fear does get in your way, just know where you're headed. And, it says pause for reflection and insight. That's a big key. When you go within, and especially if you can quiet the mind and really get to a place where you can communicate with the universe and allow the universe to communicate with you, you'll have more clarity on where you need to go and how. Okay? There's a better way, and you'll find it. And it's not even really finding, it's just that the universe will uncover it for you. Okay. All right, last card out from our angels. We have the 2 of Raphael. This card says, 2 hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits, don't give up on those you love. So the big part that I'm hearing is that last part, don't give up on the ones you love. Because whoever this joker is in your life, I feel like there is love there, okay? So don't give up on them, it might take a lot of work to work through whatever's going on there. But, really put in the time and effort if it's worth it to work on it. Don't give up on them. Another thing that just came through, again, might just be for a small handful of you, but there is a new love coming in. And it's just kind of filling me with warmth. It's a comfort. I don't know if you've been with this person before or if it's just, sometimes when people talk about like twin flame soulmates kind of stuff, it's like you've come home. It's comfortable and it's almost indescribable in the soft love that's there. this sounds really funny, but maybe this is a message for someone. It's like it's like if you had a bed of mashed potatoes and you just fell into it, and like you were in the middle of it and just enjoying just the warmth and the being surrounded by the softness, you know? I don't know. That was a weird one. I've never had something like that come into my brain, but it is what it is. Take what resonates with you guys, okay? Don't stretch something to fit it to yourself. Just take what resonates. All right, so first set of cards really just set the foundation, talks about the energy that I'm vibing with, may or may not resonate with all of you, right? The second part is guidance from our angels. And then this third part, it's more of like a focus, and these oracle cards are written like prayers. And I always say it's kind of like the universe guiding you in how to speak to the universe about where you'd like to be in the universe, or what you'd like from the universe, right? So the purpose for me is twofold. First, it is speaking to the universe. It's putting out there what you'd like to have, okay? Or your method of going about it, that kind of thing. It'll make more sense once we pull a card. But the second is really, it serves as a focus point for you when you might be feeling those doubts and those fears creep in, okay? That way you can look at it and be like, oh yeah, that's what I'm doing, right? It helps me a lot. So take it as you will. Let's see which card you get. Okay, that is too many, but one did come upright and it's telling me to take it. So I'm going to take it, okay? You guys, you can't make this shit up. I'm telling you. It says, Dear Universe, show me how I can transform fear into faith. Yes, so be it, so it is. I'm going to hold that up for you in case you like seeing these words. Sometimes I know that helps people, so I'm going to read that one more time. It's just powerful, you guys. Dear Universe, show me how I can transform fear into faith. So be it, so it is. Yes. All right. So that is your reading, my friends. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please do like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell if you'd like to join me for some lives. I'd love to have your energy. And yeah, I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you again. Love and light to you all.